Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello from Lisbon, a city that has so much to offer the visitor, and that applies to this stadium as well, the Estadio do Benfica. And Derek Ray here on the gantry, joined for commentary today by Sue Smith. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Portugal, and they take on Colombia.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff...
Opportunity, and a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Did really well to get through. And options in the centre. Not a great pass.
Yeah, he just needed to get his head up there, didn't he?
Fernandes. How did they let that attack come to an end? Arias. Interesting pass. Did a good job of cutting it out. And watched all the way by the keeper. It's a short one. Teammates in the middle. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, let's take another look. It's a well-worked short corner, changing the angle of the cross. And what a superb finish too. He got himself free and beats the keeper well.
João Cancelo. Showing good situational awareness. That's useful play. Rios. That's really good and effective physical play.
Oh, he's done brilliant to keep possession.
Luis Javier Suarez. Can he finish? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here's the replay, and you have to say it has been coming. They've been putting an awful lot of pressure on their opponents. They've been creating chances too, and you just felt it was a matter of time, really.
And just blotting out the danger. Jefferson Lerma. Davinson Sanchez. Mojica. And Diaz has it. Here's Rodriguez. And Portugal with the ball again. João Neves. On to Silva. John Lukumi. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Luis Diaz. Looking good again.
Yeah, they're working it well, aren't they?
Well, can they open up the defence here? Delivering it into the box. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Rios. Opportunity here. Oh, fully stretched. And over comes the corner. Oh, this looks useful. Munoz. Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes. Could be dangerous. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Had a chance to whip it in here. And never quite had the header on the target. Bernardo Silva. Vitor Ferreira. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Mojica. Promising possession, this. Oh, read it really well. Plenty of support here. Could pose a threat on the counter. And let's give credit to the defending. Luis Diaz. Well, the cross could help them. Chance to cross. And he's lost custody of the ball here. That's a good-looking ball. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play. Gives it a go. Now the keeper grabs it. Dias. Nuno Mendes. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end.
Well, the visitors have dominated possession over the past 15 minutes. And they've created some clear-cut chances too. You think if they extend the lead further, it's going to be difficult for the opposition to get back into this.
Decent idea. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Luis Diaz. And Diaz has it. Oh, tremendous vision. Chance here. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
If we watch this again, his movement is good as it has been all game. And although you'd expect him to finish it, he's still got to keep his cool, which he certainly did.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Jefferson Lerma. Mojica. Promising attack, this. And a useful cross. And the attack fizzling out. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Oh, moving it nicely. He's in here. Oh, brilliant save!
Yeah, and he was right on the money with his position in there. That's top quality goalkeeping.
Oh, that's superb goalkeeping under quite a bit of pressure. In position. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, just look at the pace on the transition. It's incredible. Racing out from the back in no time. But then there's still plenty to do. He's under all sorts of pressure from the defender. He's just about able to keep him at bay. It's a really good goal.
And they get the ball rolling again. The tails are up as far as Portugal are concerned. Luis Javier Suarez. Will he play it in? idea. He fancies it. Well, he was on the scent of his second goal of the game.
Absolutely, you've just got to admire his movement. Just regularly turning up in spots that cause problems.
And it's opening up and doing well to keep that one out. Played over. Well, the defender deserves a bit of credit, to be fair.
Yeah, I think you have to credit the defender there. Just enough pressure to put him off at that vital moment.
Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? A chance to whip it in. Really vital interception here.
Yeah, dealt with that really well, didn't he?
Thoughtful play. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, the speed of this transition is incredible. They're up the pitch in a flash. And then Ronaldo shows awareness to find himself 1v1 with the goalkeeper. He goes for power rather than precision, and the keeper just can't react in time.
Well, they've restarted the game, and it's 3 apiece. Mojica. And it's with Rodriguez. And Lerma. John Lukumi. Suarez. And moving it forward. Luis Diaz. Delivered into the box. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Rios. Now with Lerma. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, monster intervention! Can he put them in front? Oh, big moment! Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Let's see about the delivery. Really fine catch by the goalkeeper. Under a bit of pressure too. Might lead to a chance. There to take it away. Bernardo Silva. That is that for the first half here. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Portugal looking dangerous. João Cancelo. This looks interesting. Nev to take the lead. Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now?
Well, if we watch this again, you can see he's under all sorts of pressure. He still manages to keep his cool and he finishes it off well.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, danger here. Well, going for power from there, but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
John Arias. Well, trailing here, but a corner it is. Trying to deliver it accurately. Fine work from Portugal to win back possession. Oh, this looks useful. Is this the moment? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
If we take a look at this again, he's done well, hasn't he? Got to the byline and had the vision to pick out a teammate. And then from that sort of range, he's never going to miss that, is he? It's an easy finish in the end.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Mojica. Luis Diaz. Now with Lerma. Good movement. Nuno Mendes. Intercepted effortlessly. Arias. Options in the middle. Good-looking move. And a fine cross. Could pull one back here. Oh, a sensational save!
Yeah, it is. What a fantastic save that is. He shows great power and agility to get to it. Certainly one for the show reel.
Luis Diaz. And here's Rodriguez. Could be! Will it go in? Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. Rafael Leao. Well, Portugal might be onto something. Ronaldo! Oh, superb reflexes! Corner kick played in. And the move breaks down. Vitor Ferreira. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Well, a really good run. Oh, to trim back the lead. Surely now. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. Well, I must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Could be dangerous. Opportunity here, and that was a really creditable attempt.
It was, and it's a difficult technique, and he just makes it look easy. Just unlucky that he can't finish.
Rios. Jefferson Lerma. And Lerma. Rios. And space to cross it. Opportunity to level it. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Rafael Leao. And intercepts again. Now, who can he play it to? Rios. Oh, danger here. This could be the equaliser. What an important piece of defending. High pressing and good high pressing. John Arias. Rios. Now with Lerma. Luis Javier Suarez. Real chance. In position. This corner could be useful to them. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. And showing good game awareness. Ronaldo. It's a promising move from Portugal. Makes the move to the inside. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively.
Well, the visitors have dominated possession over the past 15 minutes. They're really trying to put the pressure on to get the equaliser they fully deserve.
Oh, a chance here, Sue! Oh, a smart stop. He's driven in the corner and holds on to it confidently. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Could be! What a commitment to defending.
Yeah, it's a good block, that. Nothing fancy. Got the positioning just right, didn't they?
Mojica. Out of play, throw in. Now what can they do from here? To level matters! Oh, how did he keep that out? And how about the short corner? This looks interesting. And the ruling is offside here. Rafael Leao. Here's Ronaldo. And a textbook interception. Rios. John Arias. Jefferson Lerma. Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. And possession secured, keeper's ball. Jefferson Lerma. Well, good idea. This could square the game. And it has! Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Well, let's have a look at this again. It's a sweet connection, generates so much power. Not many goalkeepers will keep that out.
So underway again here, and quite honestly, who saw this coming? If they can finish here, that might be that. Must take the lead here. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
That was top draw, wasn't it?
Quick break could be on. Well, it broke down, alas. This looks promising. Well, this forthcoming corner might just do it. Could be their last chance to hit the front in the dying moments. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, you've got to be more aware of the situation here. Have another touch. Give him time to get back into position.
Well, Portugal with the ball again. A goal here might win it. But the danger averted for now. Rios. Carrascal. Might do damage on the break. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Rafael Leao. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. Lukumi. And Lerma. Jefferson Lerma. And Lerma. Rios. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Carrascal. The emphasis very much on attack. That's a lovely ball. And that is the whistle for the end of the 90. Nothing at all to separate these two.